We are live. We're good. We are live. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, man. Not a lot going on with the UFC right now, but we got boxing. I like big boxing events. This one's wild, man. This one is definitely wild. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, like, not on my bingo card. Not on my bingo card at all, man. It's on Netflix, man. It's on Netflix. Just a regular Netflix account. Boom, open up the app. It's the first thing on the main menu. And then we got Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva on here. Doing good, Tay. How you doing, man? How you doing? But it's cool that we got Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley on here. How old's Silva now? 50-something? Anderson Silva's old, man. I feel like he's going to beat Woodley, though. What's up, Railway Boxing fan? I appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, I'm excited actually to see what Silva's 50. I figured he was. I knew he was old, but and the crazy thing is, I think he still moves better than Woodley, even though Woodley is much younger. I shouldn't say much younger, but he's at least 10 years younger. Woodley might have more power, but Woodley's 43. I didn't realize Woodley was 43, man. Time is flying. Time is flying. I didn't think Woodley was that old already. But I'm actually, and when you get guys in there together that are the same, around the same age, it's more interesting to me. Instead of when you get, when Jake was boxing these guys that are way older, and you know what I mean. Like I like how they're doing that here with Silva and Woodley. I think Silva's going to win though. Woodley's got big power, but he's been the same fighter his entire career. Even in MMA, it was the same thing. He would just spam big overhand rights. That's pretty much Woodley's game. And in boxing, it was no different. When he boxed Jake Paul, he was very dependent upon the right hand. Silva weighed 191 and Woodley weighed 194. Yeah, I mean, Silva's got that slim matrix style too. So I always knew that his style would translate very well to boxing. So I figured that it would suit him moving over to boxing at some point. Began boxing at the age of 11, Kevin Cervantes. So we got 4 fights on the main card, well, including the main event, right? So we got the main event. We got Paul Joshua, Bumgardner versus Leela. I don't even know who that. I know who Alicia Bumgardner is, but I don't know who her opponent is. I've seen her, but I haven't. Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley, and then Jamal Harvey and Kevin Cervantes. This first one will probably be the best fight on the card in terms of like actual straight boxing. What do I think about Usman getting a title shot over guys like Morales, Prates, and Gary? I mean, I know they're going to do it. They're going to do it based off of how we're seeing the UFC give out title shots right now. Like, they're going to do it. I mean, stylistically, Usman is a very interesting fight for Islam, but it should definitely be Ian Gary or Morales or Prates. The guys that have been active, the guys that have been on a roll right now, where Usman literally just beat Buckley. I mean, it was dominant, but he lost 3 fights prior. I get it. Hamzat at middleweight, 2 losses to Leon Edwards, but he's got the name value, and you can market it as the GOAT welterweight, which is because Dana White's been calling him the GOAT welterweight, right? It's between him and GSP. I still think it's probably GSP, but that's how they're going to market it. You wish Woodley versus Silva was 8 rounds instead of 6? Yeah, I'm surprised that. 2 older guys, though. I'm not necessarily surprised. But we've seen, with Tyson, and he got in there with Jake Paul and went. I forget how many rounds that was. I think it was like 8+, right? This will probably be the best, most technical boxing match on the card. This first one, though, if I had to guess. But Woodley and Silva, I'm excited for that, man. 2 guys that never fought in MMA, right? Silva was at, once, bounced around weight classes, man, but really put in the work at 185. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? But yeah, I feel like a would you feel like a longer fight would favor Silva or Woodley? I feel like a longer fight favors Silva for sure. 6 rounds is enough for them to get after it, though. Especially, I mean, we've seen older guys get into boxing, and the cardio is not really a problem. So should be more action packed then. But I can't believe Silva's 50, man. Time is flying, flying. The fact that Anderson Silva is 50 years of age is insane. And I like they got Mauro Ronaldo on the call. He's a good commentator. He did Bellator, right? For a while, he was doing Bellator. Yeah, he's 50, man. 50 years of age. 50 years of age. But still slick. Still slick as can be, man, which I find very impressive. That's the thing about Anderson Silva. His style, normally when you're older and you rely on all that movement and bobbing around and hands low, playing that kind of game, that catches up to you at some point. That Roy Jones type of, where you're relying on eyesight and movement and reflexes, that normally ends up being a problem. But Silva's still balling, man. Silva's still balling. All right, here we go. We got introductions now for the first matchup. Jake's been doing some good things in boxing, man. Like I know that the competition and I get all that kind of stuff, but he's really like look at what he's doing, man. Like we're tuning into this because it's wild, man. Like the fact that he's getting in there with a true heavyweight, like Anthony, it's crazy. I like literally all week, especially over the past few days, I'm like, I can't believe that this is happening. I can't believe that it's happening. So, but I honestly feel if this thing is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? Then I really think that Anthony Joshua should run over Jake Paul. But I've always said this about Jake. Like I like Jake. I don't like Logan, but I like Jake. And I think that he is a very hard worker. He's a great athlete. Logan is as well, but I just think Jake Paul, there's something different with him compared to like Logan, you know what I mean? And I feel like Jake he's a hard worker, man. And to get in there and put in the work that he's done with boxing, and it's wild, man. It's wild. So, it's kind of wild that he's doing this, but Netflix was supposed to be Tank Davis, which, Tank Davis is an absolute monster, but he's way smaller. So, not that, I still think Jake would lose to Tank, but it's the fact that he's at least smaller. So you kind of have the size advantage. You have some sort of measurable advantage over him. But I mean, against Joshua, essentially nothing. But the Paul brothers are great athletes. They're great athletes. So you want to see him get knocked out. I mean, listen, man, I don't mind Jake Paul. I don't mind Jake Paul. I really don't. I'm tuning in because of the intrigue, man. Like it's intriguing. It's like really like against Anthony Joshua, like one of the best heavyweights we got. You give Joshua versus Paul 3 rounds max. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like if Anthony Joshua actually comes out aggressive and puts his foot on the gas, like I feel like it's going to just be basically how quick does he want. I mean, if you're knocking out Francis Ngannou the way he is, like, I mean, it's hard to see Jake Paul. I mean, Jake moves better than the thing is like obviously Ngannou is a devastating power puncher, but he's kind of flat-footed, stationary, where Jake Paul, there's a lot more movement. So maybe that's something that could benefit Jake in this. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that this could be somewhat interesting in a way, I mean, why would Jake take this though if he doesn't believe that he can make it somewhat competitive, I guess, I don't know. All right, here we go. Round 1. Harvey Cervantes. It's only 6 rounds. Good. Good, good, good. These dudes are fast, man. What's up, Mac Hash? How you doing, man? What's up, Capper's Delight? Jake is cringe but smart. He doesn't care if you hate him as long as you're invested. 100%. 100%. But like I was saying, this is probably going to be the best boxing, like the legit technical boxing match on the card. 3-minute rounds. 3-minute rounds. Do I think Silva versus Woodley should have been a lighter weight because it is that one? I mean, no, both guys are just not really cutting. Nice body shots by Harvey. He's going off. Jamal Harvey is way faster. Tagging him up with the jab right now. But yeah, Matt Cash, this is interesting, man. I like tuning in for the big boxing fights, but we got Harvey's a switch hitter, switching stances. I feel like just giving off the Cervantes style like we're watching right now, I feel like he's going to be a slow build kind of guy. But you only got 6 rounds, though. This isn't, 10 plus. Oh, dropped him. Nasty left hand. Now he's like not protesting, but he's like, how did he didn't drop me? That was a nasty left hand, man. This Harvey's good. Fast, aggressive. See, he's hanging that lead hand nice and low so he could, man, Harvey is crisp, man. He's clean. But let's see if he can keep this pace up for the full 6 rounds, though. Harvey's going off, man. He is clearly a step ahead of Cervantes right now. Yeah, the speed is evident, man. Cervantes is not even opening up at all. Got to do something to gain his respect a little bit. Silva versus Woodley ends in a draw. I mean, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. 2 OGs. I like the stance switches from Harvey, man. Giving him different looks. Hanging that lead hand. Nice shoulder roll. Duck underneath. He's just way more skilled than Cervantes, man. Way more skilled. Just checked him again with a check hook. 15 seconds left in round 1. Snappy left hand from Harvey, man. This kid's good. Nice right hand by Cervantes. That jab is lightning from Harvey, man. He is significantly faster than Cervantes. Now, again, you see, some of those slower, ploddy-footed boxers, like that's kind of what I'm seeing from Cervantes right now. Going to try to build as this goes, but you only got 6 rounds. Now, you're down a round, clearly down 1-0. I mean, that round wasn't even close. Maybe collecting some data. I don't know who the ref is. But usually, don't those refs for boxing matches that do like the main boxing matches, don't they do really well? They get paid pretty big, I thought, didn't they? Because MMA, it's a little bit different, but with boxing, I'm pretty sure like everybody, all the refs are all hands on deck trying to get these big boxing matches because they get paid pretty big. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this right now, they're showing the highlights right now. Harvey is significantly faster than Cervantes, man. It is not even close. The biggest question that I have right now is Harvey going to slow down or not? Because if he doesn't slow down, this is going to be an ass whooping. Harvey right back on the jab. I like the stance switches as well. Cervantes is just not opening up at all whatsoever. Having a very hard time finding the range. Nice duck under by Cervantes. 70 thrown by Harvey, 23 landed. 18 thrown by Cervantes, or 19, 2 landed. Hi from the UK. What's up? I appreciate you, Railway. Thanks, man. So I assume you're rooting for Joshua, right? For AJ. You have a star. You have star referees. A star referee, like great refs. I like Mark Goddard in the UFC. We got him. I don't know if Railway. I don't know if you watch boxing or MMA at all, but Harvey is so much faster, dude. That's just the tail of this right now. He's significantly faster than Cervantes. I don't even think that it's the fact that Cervantes isn't that skilled. Harvey's just way faster. That jab is a piston, stabbing it to the body, bringing it upstairs, mixing up the targets. Well, I love that, and I like how he's switching from kind of that long play, and then he's bringing it into that Philly shell. Just stinging with the jab, man. Nice left hook to the body as well. I don't think Cervantes has anything for him, man, whatsoever. Because I was like thinking maybe Cervantes can get some work going on the inside. Nothing whatsoever. "100%, you're back in AJ." Good stuff, man. I like Anthony Joshua. Isn't he sponsored by Under Armour? I think he's sponsored by Under Armour, isn't he? He has been for years at least, I thought. I mean, this isn't even close, man. It's 1:30 a.m. in the UK. That is wild, man. It is 8:32 where I am right now, East Coast, US. Harvey's style, man, is nice to watch. Switching stances, switch here. Oh, nice left hand, nice hook by Harvey. Now they're slugging in the pocket. That's to me, that's going to favor Cervantes, just getting him to swing with him, because if he allows him to just hang from the outside, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem. Yeah, I mean, Harvey just stabbing that jab to the body, man. He's so much. I keep saying it, but the speed is just significantly. It's crazy. Just stinging him with the jab. Nice right hand behind it. So this is what I would wish we would see in MMA more so, is guys that fight behind a nice clean jab, and then you see the right hand follow behind it. I mean, it's smooth, man. Oh man, now Harvey's starting to flow a little bit, dipping and bobbing underneath everything. That's a wrap on round two. This fight's not even close, man. Like I said, the only way that this is going to go any different is if Harvey slows down and just has a complete fall off in the cardio department. But I don't think it's going to happen. And what I find so impressive about boxing is all these young dudes that get into boxing, man. These guys are young as can be. Harvey's corner: Daryl Davis, Lamore Getty, and Jamar Moody. I like what I've seen from Harvey. Is he an MVP guy? Is he signed to Jake Paul's MVP promotions? I don't know. I don't know anything about these guys, to be honest with you. Harvey's very skilled, though. I like what I've seen. All right, here we go, round three. I like the ring. I like the canvas. I like the setup they got going on. I mean, that jab is just sticking from Harvey, man. Good combinations, slipping and ripping. I mean, Cervantes has got to take some chances, man. He's getting plucked apart right now. This isn't even close. I mean, that is a clean shots from Harvey, man. Nice uppercut, nice inside work. Cervantes looks like I don't know, man. He looks clueless. Looks clueless to me. And there's only 6 rounds here. This isn't, a fight where you can really drag this out and bank on the later rounds. You're already down 2. Good job by Cervantes to the body. Just whiffed on a big overhand. I mean, Harvey's just seeing everything, man. Good right hand by Cervantes. Nice right hand to the body by Cervantes. That's what you got to do. Put in the body work. Try to bring some shots around the guard. But Harvey's just so much faster. Getting in and out of range nicely. Good jab by Harvey. That's the difference, man. The jab, just peppering him with a jab, mixing it to the body, to the head. These boxing rounds go so quick, man. We only got a minute 20 left in round 3. Harvey's about to be up 3-0. Just way more active. They're saying Cervantes hasn't landed a single shot. That can't be right. I saw 2 right hands land to the body. Oh, they're slugging in the pocket. Harvey letting loose, man. Got him on the ropes. Cervantes tripping to the floor. Cervantes is ready to go, man. Now Harvey's, ripping to the body, putting water in the basement. That right hand is getting really close to Harvey, man. I think we're going to get a stoppage. I think we're going to get a stoppage at some point here. Harvey is really starting to find that range, man. Cervantes is in survival mode. Nice left hand by Harvey. And Cervantes is not being nearly as active as well when Harvey goes southpaw. Oh, that uppercut just missed. Oh, nice right hand by Harvey. Nice angle off at the end, too. Harvey's smooth, man. What's up, True Seeker? How you doing, man? You seen AJ in person? He's massive. Yeah, I mean, he looks massive from what I've seen. Looks absolutely huge. You've been to 11 boxing events. You went to Wembley Stadium. A U.S. boxing event is on your bucket list. Wembley Stadium, that's a sweet place, man. And you're about to play a couple matches on the UFC game. What weight classes and fighters should you play? You should use Nasruddin Imavov, man. You should snipe with Imavov, or him versus Chimaev. Do Poetan. I don't know, man. I feel like on those games it's a lot more fun with, especially with the striking, because you could just button mash. I haven't played UFC in a while, but I remember when I would play, when in doubt, just button mash. Boo, 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 throw all the fast combinations. I just feel like the games year after year, they just feel like they're the exact same thing. All right, here we go, round 4. Let's see. Cervantes seems like he's being a little more aggressive now. Just not opening up, not throwing nearly enough volume. Even he's basically banking on landing a big shot here, and I don't think he's going to land it. Harvey's slick, man. Nice check hook by Harvey. Everything is fast from Jamal. The hooks. He's getting close, man. He's getting close in the pocket here. He's thrown over 100 strikes already and landed about half of them. And Cervantes has only landed 8 shots in this entire fight. That is crazy. Just flicking him with the jab right now. Oh, nice combination by Harvey. Rip into the body well, bringing the shots upstairs. Cervantes is, I don't know, man. He's just outgunned here. Clearly outgunned. 145 left in round 4. I don't know if we're going to, I was leaning towards thinking we're going to get a stoppage, but I don't know, man. Cervantes is doing enough to survive, but man, Harvey's getting close. That right hand just clipped him a little bit. Nice jab to the body by Harvey. Just picking him apart to the, even to the body with the jab, setting shots up upstairs. Just missed with the nice left hook there, too. I mean, he's like 4 steps ahead. Jab to the body, jab upstairs, jab, 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 right hand, left hook. Oh, man. 1 minute left in the round. Harvey's starting to pour it on, man. I think he sensed Cervantes slowing down. Cervantes is showing these weird, lapses with the body language where he looks fatigued, then not, starts to pour it on. Nice hook around the guard by Harvey. Cervantes is just not throwing anything. If you guys could do me a favor and like the stream, I would appreciate it as well. Oh, nice right hand by Harvey. Got him pinned up against the ropes. Cervantes just squats down. Harvey's just teeing off, man. 15 seconds left. Nice left hook to the body, man. Nice right hook around the guard. Nice little check hook from Cervantes, but everything's getting blocked, man. That's the end of round 4. This is at the Kaseya Center, I think, in Miami. I think is where that is, right? I mean, this isn't even close, man. That's what I was saying. After seeing that in round 1, I'm like, unless Harvey slows down drastically, this is not even going to be competitive. So, but yeah, the Kaseya Center in Miami. I think, isn't that where the Heat play? Or somebody, yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is Is it? I don't know. Is Jamal Harvey someone that's under Jake Paul's promotion? Because this feels like they gave him a bone here with this matchup, or Harvey's just that good. I don't know. I haven't seen enough about these guys. Round 5. Nasty right hand down the pipe by Harvey. It's just the speed, man. The speed, the technicalities, mixing things up really well. The ring size, yeah, 22 by 22. So it's a little bit bigger. That jab is just thudding him up, man. Now the hands are low, trying to set up that shot, just kind of taunting. That dude. This is just a masterclass right now by Harvey. Whiffed on a big uppercut. These rounds go fast, man. Already 2 minutes left in round 5. Oh, nice slip and roll. Nice slip and roll. Good head movement. Harvey's complete, man. Speed, reflexes, footwork, timing. She doesn't like to see this commentator saying she doesn't like to see fighters switch stances when they're young. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's really stupid. Narrow-minded. It's part of the look at some of the best fighters in the world in MMA, boxing. Look at Bud Crawford. He's a switch hitter. If you can fight well out of both stances, then do it. Just be aware that. Just be aware. Obviously, you're not going to be as good defensively, probably out of the stance that's not your natural stance. And Harvey's fighting very well out of both stances, picking them apart southpaw as well. Nice check hook. Yeah, I would agree. When do they say smart things? Yes, the commentary all around the board for combat sports has not been particularly great lately, I don't feel. Yeah, the boxing commentary is actually horrendous. It makes the UFC commentary look glaringly amazing. 35 seconds left in round 5. All Harvey so far, man. It looks like a pro versus an amateur, to be honest with you. And Cervantes isn't even giving him a chance, giving himself a chance. He's not throwing whatsoever. There's no output. You don't really watch boxing, but if it's that bad, just wow. Yeah, I mean, oh, nasty right hand by Harvey. 10 seconds left. Harvey's swinging big now, trying to get that KO. That's the end of round 5. We only got 1 round left, man. This thing's not even close. That is easily 5-0 Harvey. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Yeah, I like tuning in. I'm like a casual boxing fan, man. Like I like boxing, like overall, like the art of it, and watch a ton of videos, like Teddy Atlas stuff, boxing instructionals, highlights, all that kind of stuff. But in terms of like actually watching boxing events, I'm very much a casual, man, casual. It's almost, yeah. Silva Woodley's next. This is a masterclass. This is, and Harvey has all the tools, man. He's fast. He's elusive. Good reflexes. Good defense. Good movement. Good timing. Nice fight IQ as well. Mixing things up really well. Playing that, waving that low hand. Able to shoot shots up through the guard. Call those mystery shots, man. How old is Woodley? Somebody was just saying earlier in the chat that he's 43. And then Silva, I think, is 50. So here we go. Round 6. Harvey coming out swinging, man. I'd like to see him get a stoppage, man. Cap this performance off. This has been a masterclass. See if you could get a stoppage here. Nice uppercut. Oh, starting to cut up now. Harvey's starting to walk him down a little bit here. Oh, nice counter right hand by Harvey. Cervantes is tough, man. He's eating some big shots. Two minutes left. Nice left hand down the pipe by Harvey, man. Fights well out of both stances. Very efficient. Nice uppercuts inside, man. Nice dirty boxing. Nice check hook as well. Nice left hand. I mean, Cervantes is landing nothing, dude. That is crazy. 167 to 29 landed shots. That's insane. Absolutely insane. $125 left in round 6. Good jab to the body. Nice angle off, man. His footwork is sweet. He's got sweet feet, man. Cervantes has got nothing on his shots either. $55 seconds left. Yeah, this is clearly levels. Clearly levels. Jamal Harvey is schooling Cervantes right now, man. This fight is not even close. It's easy 5-0 Harvey, and he's about to win this round as well. I'd like to see a finish, though. Nice uppercut. 25 seconds left. Whiffed on an uppercut. Oh, nice left hand by Harvey. Nice uppercut. I mean, Cervantes throws arm punches, dude. He's just got no sting on his shots whatsoever. None. Wow. Well, we got a vintage masterclass to start the card, man. That was crazy. They must have thrown Harvey a bone, or he's just that good. That was easy. Easy work, man. This fight right now is Harvey versus Cervantes. It's the first fight on the main card. First fight on the main card. And then we got, here, I'll pull up the card real quick. This is what we got. So we just wrapped up Jamal Harvey versus Kevin Cervantes. That was a one-sided ass whooping by Harvey. Then we got Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley. And then we got the co-main, which is Bumgardner versus Layla. And then in the main event, obviously, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. So, question, who would win in MMA, Woodley versus Silva in their prime? I mean, I would say prime Silva. The only thing is Woodley, he had the wrestling. So, he's got a solid ground game. So, if Woodley takes him down, it could be a problem because we saw guys like Chael Sonnen hold down Woodley, but I don't know, man. Prime Silva was different. He had that Matrix kind of style. I feel like his countering instincts would have caught Woodley because Woodley liked to just kind of bum rush forward with his physicality and, spam big right hands. But I don't know, man. I feel like if Woodley takes the path of least resistance, he could probably control Silva on the floor. I don't know. That's interesting. If stays on the feet, Silva all day long. Woodley has the great equalizer with the right hand, but he's too predictable, I think, for Anderson Silva. What's up, Ashtray? How you doing, man? 60 to 53. Man. Oh man, that's tough for Cervantes, man. Got schooled. Absolutely schooled. Total punches, 185 landed from Harvey and threw 460, landed at 40% clip. Cervantes only landed 37 shots and threw 196, 19%. Oh, we got Ariel Hawani out here. Ariel Hawani out here. Yeah, it was domination. Domination. Arman versus Elia, who wins? If it stays on the feet, Elia knocks him out. If Arman has success with the ground game and Elia's ground game is not up to par, Arman beats him on the floor, stops him on the ground. 185 punches. I lean Elia, but Arman is his most dangerous fight at lightweight without question. 185 punches landed in 6 rounds is yes. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Bryce? Silva decision. Paul Joshua not go the distance. Yeah, I got Anderson Silva as well. I got Anderson Silva winning. I got Anderson Silva getting it done. How would I see Prime Connor of UFC 205 versus Elia going? You know, I'd think about that a lot, man. The Anderson Silva fight is coming up next. How would I see Prime? I mean, Prime Connor's distance management was amazing. His timing was really good. I think Elia would KO him, though, honestly. I really do. Because the thing is Connor's style back then, he capitalized on a lot of guys overextending, getting out of position. Elia doesn't do that a whole lot. And if he does, he swings, but he gets his head off the center line. And, you know, I feel like it'd be a close fight, but I feel like Connor would do well early, then he would start to slow down because Elia is durable as well. Elia keeps his chin tucked. He's got good defense. And I feel like Elia would find him as he would start to slow down. They got Jake Paul coming to the arena now. Oh, I like that outfit. The camo outfit for AJ. I like that. Yeah, Elia could wrestle. He definitely could wrestle, but I think he would probably just stand with him. He probably would take him down just to prove a point like he did in the Holloway fight, but I think he would knock him out, honestly. Yeah, Conor would have some success. I think so, especially early. But as the fight plays out, I think Elia would eventually get to him. Can Silva win? Yeah, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to outscore Woodley. I think he'll outpoint him. I think he's way fast. Even though he's older, I think he's way faster. So Jake looks nervous. I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably, I mean, if you're a guy that's been basically doing these boxing matches with guys that, let's be real, aren't that dangerous, and now you're going to go in there with literally a dangerous ass heavyweight that's knocked out. Ngannou has been in there with Dubois, like has been in there with some of the who's who of the heavyweight division. Like that's a pretty scary task, man. Do I think Woodley will win some rounds? I mean, if he's able to hurt Silva, I think, and it depends if Silva just goes out there and is bobbing and weaving and playing that game and not being, offensive, then Woodley can get ahead on the scorecards. But and they're going to show that Ngannou when Ngannou got KO'd. This was filthy, man. This right hand was so nasty. Imagine Jake Paul KOs Anthony Joshua, the scenes, man. And that's what makes this so intriguing is it's like, what if what seems like would be dang near impossible, how insane would it be if it happens, So the thing that Jake's got going for him, man, is he's athletic and he does hit hard. But at the end of the day, he telegraphs on a lot of his shots. And I mean, I just feel like, I don't know. Silva 6'1", 6'2". And Woodley is 5'7" or 5'8". Yeah, I mean, Woodley doesn't have like that Tyson style where he's moving his head a lot and bobbing and weaving and playing the peekaboo game. So he doesn't do a great job. He just kind of spams overhand rights, and I feel like Silva's going to be ready for that. Yeah, if Jake KOs Anthony Joshua, that would be absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man? You feel Woodley's going to lose because of low volume? Yeah, I feel like he's just going to get outscored. But again, sometimes Silva can fall into that trap of not being super active with his shots as well. And if that happens, then I could see him losing a decision. But I don't think so. I think he'll be active. I think he'll be slippery. And I think he'll outscore Tyron Woodley. You're from the UK. You want Jake Paul to win? Really? You don't like AJ? What's up, Klaus? When does Jake make the walk? They're saying around like 10:30 or whatever. So right now on the card, we got Woodley, Silva, then the co-main, and then the Paul fight. So we'll see. Yeah, Jake Paul wins. It would be great for the sport. It would be great for the sport. Because then that leaves some options for him. Why can't you stand AJ? I casually follow Anthony Joshua. You wouldn't be surprised if it takes more time because boxing stall. They do, dude. They drag it out horribly. They really do. Jake does have a personality. I agree. I agree. But Joshua's skilled, though. Joshua's one of those guys where he doesn't say a whole lot, but he gets in there and performs. Yeah, Joshua's good. Well, that's the thing is this is by far the best boxer that Jake's fought. I mean, it's not even close. And Joshua's athletic. He's got some speed. I think to me, I feel like his defense is a little suspect, though. And maybe that's why Jake is seeing, he's like, if I'm going to fight one of these heavyweights, the one that seems to be a little bit more loose with the defense at times, I feel like maybe that's what they see. Yeah, it's very risky for Paul. I mean, Jake Paul keeps saying they're real, so here's the thing. I don't know if you guys listen to Brennan Schaub at all, but he was basically saying that if this goes past like a couple rounds, like it's just like, dude, that's like wild and fishy because of the fact that you got a lifelong boxer, a guy that's the caliber of AJ against a guy in Jake who is a good athlete, but come on, man, like it really shouldn't be close. But yeah, if he lands a Hail Mary shot. The worst boxing event you ever saw was Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. That was horrible. I agree. That was horrible. You low-key are impressed by Jake and how his boxing career is stretched out so long. Yeah, I mean, it's been impressive. I agree. It's been very impressive. But again, they slow built it, right? They picked like perfect matchups for him. Guys that had names that were from MMA that couldn't box really, right? I mean, at least Ben Askren, Ben Askren's a wrestler. He's never a guy that was known for his striking, but he was a name, and people just wanted to see Jake Paul lose. So they're like, yeah. Let me get this spam up out of here. Let me get this spam out of here. We'll hide him. We'll get rid of him. There we go. Doesn't Andrew Tate? Yeah, he fights tomorrow. So does Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson fights tomorrow too. I got Andrew Tate winning that. I think Andrew Tate will bust up that Chase guy. I think he'll bust him up. The last time Jake Paul fought an MMA fighter was Mike Perry. Yeah, but Mike Perry's been doing BKFC. He's been doing BKFC. What if Jake gets badly hurt? I mean, it's boxing, man. You never know. Chase Demore is awful. I mean, from what I've seen, he looks pretty bad. I would agree. I think he looks pretty horrible. Showing Jake's workout from last night, huh? Yeah, it's on Netflix, man. But yeah, Chase, the Chase dude is horrible from what I've seen. He looks absolutely horrible. Andrew Tate, he was a kickboxer, extensive kickboxing background, spars a lot, does a lot of boxing sparring mainly. Like, he can move pretty good. Andrew Tate could definitely scrap. So I think Andrew Tate stops him. I think he's going to hurt him to the body. Andrew Tate's got a nasty body shot. I don't know if you guys have seen his sparring. And I know he's out there against guys that don't look like they really know what the hell they're doing, but still, a body shot is a body shot. And he's got a nasty liver shot that he throws. I feel like that's what he's going to get chased with. Jake Paul used to fight at 185, 190. It was only recently he moved up to 200 plus. Well, there's the trade-off, right? Obviously, you got to deal with the power of the bigger guys, but also Jake is a good athlete. So he should, in a way, have a speed advantage over a lot of dudes. But against Anthony Joshua, some of these heavyweights move really well for big dudes, man. Like Tyson Fury, AJ, all Usyk. They all do, man. They all move very well. This is insane, dude. Yeah, Tate versus Paul I would have liked to have seen that. I don't know if we'll ever get that though. I feel like Jake Paul would probably beat Andrew Tate. I don't know though. I don't know. But it's still interesting. It still is interesting. It's still interesting. Most heavyweights are 6'4" and above these days. I mean, they're big, man. They're big and they all move and they move well. That's the thing is these heavyweight boxers move really well. They do. Yeah, that uppercut on the inside from Josh was nasty. But yeah, I mean, all the pressure really is kind of on Anthony Joshua. It's going to be a little while before the Paul fight, man. We're only one fight into the main card, and they're dragging this shit out already. Who do I got in the Yoel Romero and Lorenzo Hunt in BKFC? You want Yoel to win bad, but I think he might get KO'd and beaten badly. No, I don't know. Is that happening? I didn't see that got booked, but I got Yoel. I think Lorenzo Hunt is good, but I think his defense is not very good. I got Yoel. What time do you think the main event will kick off? They're saying, I think at like, what are they saying? Like 10:30, 11. Jake Paul is apparently 6'1", but he doesn't look 6'1". Think he's about 5'11", 6 foot. I mean, a lot of people They give themselves a few inches when it comes to the height. Paul not tall and gains weight for fights. Joshua needs to cut. I mean, Anthony Joshua's in great shape though. He's in good shape. He's not a blob at heavyweight, man. Not a blob at heavyweight whatsoever. All right, here we go. Tail of the tape. Woodley's 43. Silva is 50. Anderson's 3-2 in boxing, and Woodley is 0-2. 3-inch reach advantage for Anderson as well. 6 rounds. No 3 knockdown rule. Cannot be saved by the bell. Fight official after 4 rounds. Interesting. There's Woodley. It's been a while since we've seen Woodley compete in anything, man. 2-time All-American wrestler at Mizzou, 4-time UFC welterweight champion, has faced Jake Paul twice in boxing. Remember, it was a decision loss the first time, and he got KO'd badly. I was there for that. That was in was that in Tampa? Yeah, he got KO'd brutally. I like the walkouts for boxing, I will say that. And he walked out with Joyner Lucas in the second Jake Paul boxing match. I remember that. Yeah, let's see. T. Wood. We're 70 minutes into this event, and it's only the second fight. And it's horrible. It's horrible, man. You want Aspinall to walk out with some goggles for the rematch against Gunn? That's why, yeah. That'd be hilarious. All right, here we go. We got let's go, man. 2 OGs. Woodley Silva. Yeah, Woodley has not won as a pro boxer, man. He did because he's not a boxer. He's got power in his hands, but he doesn't throw combinations. I don't know, man. Woodley was never a volume guy. It was all about throwing a big overhand right. Man, I'm so happy to be here. Anderson Silva's voice throws me for a loop every time, man. Yes, Silva's still at 50, man. He can move. He can move. He's still got great speed. Moves well. Man, I thank you so much. All right, so here we got the Silva walkout. Yeah, Chase Demora he sucks. He's horrible. That's why Tate's fighting him. Silva's first pro fight was 98. That is insane. What's up, Black Pill MMA? How are you? I know. Remember when he went in there and he stunted on Chavez Jr., man? That was wild. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, they're both just trying to get paid, man. But hey, at least they're both older going in there against each other, and it's crazy because Anderson moves probably better than Woodley, I'd say. I don't know, man. Woodley's explosive, but he's too one-dimensional. All right, who you guys got in this one? Who you guys got in this one? Here, I'll put up a. Two former Jake Paul victims. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, if it's a draw. Yeah, if it was a draw. That way we don't have to get a loser here. Tyron Woodley, man, it's been a while since he's competed. Been a while, man. Anderson Silva, 3-2 in boxing with 2 KOs. T-Wood limited edition CD of I'll Beat Joe. That song, yeah, he made that song. Woodley lost twice to Jake Paul in boxing. It was a decision loss the first time, and he got flatlined in the second one. Yeah, he blew all his Jake Paul money, so now he's got to rack up again. Yeah, he lost to Jake twice. But the second one was on short notice, to be fair, but still he got KO'd. Well, I like that spider shirt from Anderson Silva. All right, here we go, man. Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva. Dude said, welcome to the 305. Welcome to Miami. All right, here we go, man. Woodley, Silva. Yeah, he looks great for a 50-year-old, man. All right, here we go. Round one. Both guys starting slow, just trying to feel each other out. Only 6 rounds here. Three sixes. Or 6 threes, I meant. Sorry. And here we go. Sometimes this is the Silva game. Nice right hand to the body by Woodley. This is the Silva game. Wait on the back foot. Gather the data early. Then he starts to open up and taunt and play that whole game. Anderson Silva is much taller, much bigger than Woodley's. Oh, nice right hand by Woodley upstairs. Throwing the right hand to the body. Woodley's just so explosive, and that's where he can give you problems is when you chase. That's when he tries to just sit down and throw that right hand. 145 left in round one. Silva starting to walk him down now. Jab to the body by T. Wood. Silva starting to walk him down a little bit. Nice right hand to the body by Woodley. Woodley letting off some combos now. Nice jab by Woodley. Silva's got him pinned into the corner now. Silva's stalking him down. Not throwing anything, though. This is what happens with Silva. Gets a little bit. Nice left hand by Anderson. "45 seconds left, round one." Anderson's gonna have to pick it up a little bit if he wants to win this round, though, because Woodley, I think, is outlanded him so far. Good right hand to the body by Woodley. He's just reaching with that jab and getting so out of position, though. Ten seconds left in the first round. Here we go. That aggressive Silva, bobbing and weaving. We clinch. That'll be the end of round one. I feel like that went to Woodley, right? Put more volume out there. Put more volume out there. Silva is always very long. Yeah, he got that rangy frame. Yeah, I feel like Woodley got that one. He was busier. That's but Silva usually starts off kind of slow, gets a feel for the range, and then he starts to open up, get a little aggressive, start to kind of stunt and play the Anderson Silva kind of game, you know? All right, here we go. Round two coming up. Here we go. Round two. Woodley on the front foot now. Nice left hand by Silva. Nice little short uppercut inside from Silva. Woodley's just banking on the right hand, man. Silva's got him backed up. Nice angle off by Silva. See, Silva's marching him down, but he's got to be busier, man, because Woodley's just kind of scoring with these peppering shots. Got to be busier. Oh, nice shot. He's got him wobbled. Silva hurt him. Woodley's down. He's wobbly. He's wobbly, man. Woodley's back up. He's going to get knocked out. Silva played that game where he, with the little heel check. Silva's calm and composed. He's about to finish him. It got waved off. It got waved off. What? Wow. Anderson Silva, man. Stung him. Still at 50 years of age, man. The dude is crisp, dude. And Woodley's he's chinny, man. Yeah, if that continued, Woodley would have went out bad, man. Because he was hurt. He was hurt really bad. I know, still finishing people at 50. It's nuts, man. Yeah, that was wild, man. Woodley got back up. He didn't look like he was all there, and the ref just stops it. It seemed a little early, but it was not heading in a good direction whatsoever. I feel like he was going to get knocked out. I feel like he was definitely going to get knocked out. I don't know who Silva fights next, man. I have no idea. How do I think Prime Silva versus MVP would go? I think that'd be a great fight, but Or it wouldn't. It would be a staring contest, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, he was still wobbly when he said he was good. I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's why I was like, the body language didn't look good whatsoever. They're stopping MMA fights like this nowadays. We've had a standing TKO in the last 4 or 5 UFC cards. Now, let's see the shot here. Oh, feinted the left hand, stepped through, nasty uppercut, man. That was filthy from Silva, dude. Tap the shoe. Look at that. Yeah, taps the shoe, steps in, shows the left hand, right uppercut right underneath. Just never saw it. That was nasty, man. They went to touch gloves, and then the referee waved it off. Will I fight Anderson Silva? Hell no, man. No, I would. That'd be fun. Box Anderson Silva. That'd be fun. Silva versus Darren Till. That'd be big. That'd be big. I feel like that would be pretty big. Wow, man. At 50 years of age to be doing that is wildly impressive. And he still looks good. That's the thing. Like, he still moves well, right? The movement is still there and everything. I mean, Tyron Woodley should have been done fighting a while ago, but now he definitely should be done. Silva had Jake on the ropes. That fight was up for the grabs in the 6th round at 46 years old. I mean, if it could have drug out a little, I mean, I think Silva just would have outscored him at some point anyway, but that was nasty, man. Wow. They push me hard every day, you know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. I told you guys. I'm so happy to be here. Well, yeah, once he found his distance, it was a wrap, man. That was nasty. The way he did that little shoe tap and then boom. I know, dude. That's the thing is UFC and MMA just puts this. I don't know, man. It's not even close in my opinion. MMA is just it's a different ball game, dude. And the pacing of boxing is atrocious. A combined age of 95. Yeah, Woodley would have gotten putting out bad, man. I think that he would have gotten putting out bad. He would have gotten putting out bad. Silva's still going to keep going, man. He's going to be a police officer? That's what he was saying. Well, who's he want next? He wants to box Chris Weidman. Anderson Silva is the GOAT of MMA, but Tyron Woodley is the chief of MMA. You took this fight on 3 weeks' notice. Yeah, Woodley stepped in on short notice again, man. Got the Woodley interview going on. I didn't know he took this on short notice. So Weidman was the original fight that was booked?
Well, we appreciate that very much, and you are 100% correct when you say that. Miami, please show some love to these two legends, Tyron Woodley and Anderson.
Two legends, man. I figured that's what it was going to be, though. Anderson Silva's fast, man. Still fastest can be at 50, hits hard. As a 100-year, he said he'll be competing as a 100-year-old. Let's speed run through the co-main event, man. Let's speed run through this co-main event. Oh. Silva was meant to fight Weidman on the Jake Paul versus Tank undercard back in November. So I guess that will happen in 2026. Yeah, run it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different. This is the toughest challenge of my career, the biggest test of my career, toughest opponent, Olympic gold medalist, one of the best heavyweights ever. So it does feel a little bit different. There's nerves. This is the
interviewing Jake Paul backstage.
But I love rising to occasions, and I love challenging myself and stepping outside of the comfort zone. And that's what I'm doing here today. Notice you're listening to something. What are you listening to? I'm listening to meditation music, just staying calm, keeping the heart rate low. And
meditation, Jake Paul.
What is the key to actually beating Anthony Joshua from a game plan standpoint? Yeah, I mean, I think it's frustrating him. Oh, shit. Oh, Tyron's hurt. Sorry. I think it's frustrating him, boxing on the outside, and exposing
What's up?
Bad defense, and landing my big power shot.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley's taking L's, but I'm sure he's getting paid very well. Sure he's getting paid. Yeah, he's listening to that Yuri meditation stuff. It's a good energy. Eye training. We got the co-main event, and then we got the main event. Anthony Joshua, 28-4, 25 KOs. Jake Paul, what did that say? 12-1 with 7 KOs. Alicia Bumgardner, 16-1. All right, so we got the co-main event. They're going to drag this out. This will be a set amount of time, 100%. They'll drag this whole thing out, man. They will drag this whole thing out. When the Paul fight, we still got a little while. This is the co-main, and then after that, it'll be the main event. But unfortunately, in boxing, they take 10 years in between fights. So I literally could go make an entire meal right now, come back, eat the whole thing on this live stream, and this co-main event will not have started by now. By that time. It will be weird to see Jake with a bigger opponent for the first time ever. I mean, wasn't Tommy Fury a little bit bigger than him? He was a little bit bigger. But yeah, I mean, a noticeable difference for sure, yeah. All right, here we go, man. Remember when Jake Paul fought Ben Askren, 90% was just singers performing and 5% was boxing and the other 5% was just random stuff. Yeah, that's the problem with boxing, man. The shows are too long and there's too much other stuff going on. Yeah, I know Anthony Joshua was significantly better than Tommy. It's not even close. Oh, please don't have this go the distance, man. 36 minutes of this? Please don't let it happen, man. Yeah, MMA makes boxing like so boring compared. The only thing with boxing is like the main events, dude. An extra 16 minutes is wild. The audacity of them to allow this. It absolutely is going the distance. I hope we jinx the hell out of it. It is going the distance. But I really think it's going the distance. You're looking forward to the Ryzen New Year's Eve card with their fun Japanese presentation. Oh, do they what do they like have a giant card that they got going on? I didn't know that. Yeah, you're 90% sure it's going the distance. Oh, man. This commentary team is horrible. I mean, I like Andre Ward, but I think this commentary team is bad. I feel like there's more knockouts in women's MMA. I don't know. I'd like to see a stat on that, but I feel like women's MMA, there's more finishes.
course, closer to the fight, I would go to 2 because you want to know what it's going to feel like. But I think it really just depends on the athlete. We all train differently, we eat it differently, you know, all that.
What about the 3-minute rounds? Is that something that's going to allow us to see the golfing class between two fighters more readily, Lennox? So we all think very highly of Lisa Falcon. But we see more of a golfing class between
Oh, wait, is that?
because of the 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, that's really because you see, you know, their tactics. You know,
What's up, Teron? How you doing, man?
it's you know, most people go in there with a plan A. Now they have a chance to put a plan B into place.
I feel like Bumgarner should win, right?
She just does everything well, technically very sound. She moves well.
Man, do they drag this out. It's horrible how they drag this out, man. Literally in the UFC, we get literally multiple fights in between, like all the just walking to the ring, the whole build. It's just like, man. And they wonder why they can't get so many people on board to watch boxing. The one sitting next to Ward is Lila Ali, Ali's granddaughter. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't know who a lot of the, and was that Lennox at the end?
Everybody is on the broadcast with us tonight. Yes, that's right. Layla Ali did her thing in boxing, and together her and Jackie Burchett became the first women ever to headline a pay-per-view. Kudos to you. The first women to fight 12 3-minute rounds. That was Layla McCarthy.
Oh, that is Lennox Lewis. Nice. I just didn't know. I didn't see they had the things popping up for some of the people, but not all of them on who the name tags for who they were. And that's the thing with boxing too, is like each event that I watch, they have like different, it seems like they have different commentators for each one. So you can't like get to know who is who. I mean, I know who they are, like when it comes to the straight boxing, like Andre Ward, Lennox Lewis. But would I have an MMA fight with Brock Lesnar's daughter? No, I'd probably get crushed. Teron, you didn't see the criteria for the video then, man. I said in the beginning of the video that I wasn't including anyone in the rankings. Kevin Vallejos is in the rankings, you know? I don't think you're a prospect when you're in the rankings. They do drag these out for sure. No, yeah, that's what so for that video, I was just saying that I don't think a prospect for me is someone that's got you can't have more than 4 fights in the UFC and you can't be in the rankings. If you're in the rankings, I don't think you're a prospect anymore. We know who you are. You've arrived, you know? And then if you got like more than 4 fights and stuff, we already know who you are. You've been around long enough, you know? Yeah, getting KO'd basically, right? Getting stopped. There's Holly Holm. Holly Holm. Thank you. Elijah Smith, no. No, it's hard to remember every single fighter, to be honest with you. It is. I even looked through the roster. I was on Tapology looking, and that's a guy I probably should have added, Elijah Smith. It is very hard to remember every single fighter, man. I feel like every time I do a video like that, I remember someone, and I'm like, man, I should have included so-and-so. That happens every single time. Yeah, the UFC has so many fighters, man. Yeah, the UFC's got a ton of fighters on the roster. It's hard to keep. It is hard to keep up with a lot of the new dudes on the block. It is. You're confident in DuBronx beating Holloway? I mean, I think there's a chance. What makes you so confident? You think you think because of the grappling? The talent level is getting deep in the UFC. I would agree, 100%. I think it's the most talented the roster's ever been, for sure, by far. The divisions are deep, man. So far, this event has been on for nearly 2 hours, and in total, we have had 8 rounds of boxing in total. Yeah, and that was just what, a first round stoppage, and this is still getting drug out like this. I was thinking maybe this would hurry along, and then I would get to watch Oklahoma versus Alabama, but no, that ain't gonna happen. This is gonna drag on for hours, man. This fight is about to be an eternity. This co-main event is about to be an eternity, man. That's what I'm saying, man. The UFC literally has an entire prelims in the amount that they have between from these two fights. It's insane. Even between the fights. Yeah, it'll drag for another 2 hours, I'm sure. I'm sure it will. And they were saying, oh, for the ring walk, 11. It ain't going to be 11. This hasn't even started. You know what I mean? The UFC does blow every promotion out of the water, and it's not even close. And it's just the simple things. The fact that I can't go on a boxing social media, wherever, whether it's the Zone or whoever it is, and I can't see the card. Like, I can't see the layout of the card of what's going to happen. Like, something that simple, having that graphic available, and the boxing promotions don't even do that. It's crazy, man. It's just the little things, and they just, for whatever reason, don't do them. So, yeah, the dragging is horrible. Yeah, I just figured I'd go live for this because we don't really have anything until UFC 324. We got weeks, man. We got we got like over a month, pretty much. And I'm trying to hit 8K subs before at least the end of the year is what I'm hoping for. We're like 15 away right now. So, we're getting close. Finally, the co-main is starting. 12 rounds. Oh, man. 12 rounds. No 3 knockdown rule. I appreciate it, Railway. Thank you, man. Like, they are just dragging this on, dude. Like, just let's get it let's get it rolling. I mean, come on. You hope someone throws in the towel to speed things up. It is, dude. It makes you think like that at times because you're like, get this. It just drags on and on and on and on and on. January 24th is going to be UFC 326. That's dang near February. I know. And then they're going to have multiple events in a row, many events in a row, or at least several weeks in a row of events. And then don't worry, these walkouts are going to take an hour and a half. What's up, RCN? Surely Jake versus AJ shouldn't go past 2 rounds. Who knows, man? Who knows? The main event is at a set time, so might as well go for food now. What is the main event set time? Is it 11? Is that like the set time or whatever? Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, boxing always drags, but this just feels like it's dragging extra right now. Yeah, they're 36 minutes or whatever. 12 threes. Yeah, standing 10. Yeah, this boxing stoppages get a little they get a little interesting. It's normal and part of why you don't watch much boxing. I mean, this just makes you not want to watch boxing. It just really does. Or literally do something in between and then come watch box. You know, I could literally go I could go run a marathon and come back and this fight still wouldn't have started. This is ridiculous, man. And there's no concerts and it's still moving slow. And then they wonder why people can't get into boxing. That's pretty crazy that Anderson Silva got a KO, though. You hope we either get Pineda versus Tom or Pineda gone for the interim. You just want to see him go for a third belt, even if he does lose, but he has a good chance. I agree. You're going to watch 5 hours of an event to see 40 minutes of boxing. It's disgraceful. Yeah, now we got a little concert or whatever going on here. I mean, if Jake wins, it'd be wild, man, because it just feels like nobody thinks he would win. Yeah, the way that Poatan ran through Ankalaev in the rematch was crazy. This is exactly why I was hesitant to stream this, because I just knew that this is what the hell was going to happen. This is pathetic, dude. Honestly pathetic. I can't even lie. Absolutely pathetic. I should have just waited until the main event. The UFC is it's not even close, dude. It's not even close. And then this right here, all the UFC has to do is sit there and have this play and then just post after and just go see how much better we are. We got some nice violin work going on. Yeah, if this was in the UFC, the events would be forever long. This dude's goofy. All right, well, they're in the ring. So what we got to wait another 30 minutes before we get started? UFC walkouts are 3 minutes for your walkout. They're fast. And they let the main event guys get a little bit more time, but imagine if Gon loses to Pineda for interim and they make Tom vacate due to not being cleared to fight, needing eye surgery. Yeah, I think that they're waiting to see how it all plays out. All right, finally, we get the introductions. Yeah, Alex and Gon would be a fun fight, man. Stylistically, a very fun fight. Stylistically, I feel like it's one of the most intriguing fights the UFC can make right now. Let's get a stoppage victory. Let's get a stoppage victory, please. I think that dude in the back with the hat and the glasses in her corner, I think that he's a cut man for BKFC. Wears those glasses, has the beard. At least he looks like one of those guys that is a BKFC cut man. But yeah, I think that Alex could KO Gon for sure. That'd be a great fight, man. Stylistically, such a fun fight. Yeah, this is going to go the full 36 minutes. They might even be like, we want to make everybody so mad, we're actually going to add an extra 14, and we're going to. It's already 36. Why not make it 50? Oh, dude. Yeah, the amount of belts, it's like impossible to keep up on who's the actual champion and who isn't and all that. I know. I never got all that. I know. There's like all the different belts for this organization, that organization. All right, here we go. Round 1 of 12. Oh. It's nearly 3 a.m. in the UK where you are. You're tired. Yeah, that's, oh, man. Respect for staying up like that. That's crazy. Just a lot of a feeling out process right now. Do 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 do. The last time you stayed up for a boxing match was Canelo versus Crawford. I mean, but yeah, that was a big event. This is, I mean, the main event on this has got intrigue to it, but outside of that, it's like I was excited for Woodley and Silva, and that was it. I appreciate it, RCM. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Basically, just trading jabs right now here in round one. Yeah, Noche UFC. Well, Noche UFC was going on, and then the main event for Canelo Crawford was like after when Noche UFC was over. Bumgarner putting her foot on the gas a little bit more, trying to take the round. Yeah, that's the problem. When you got 12 rounds to work with, it becomes a marathon, not a sprint. So everything is just getting drawn out. Everyone's afraid to empty the gas tank and actually go for a stoppage a lot of the time, especially in the lighter weight classes too. Ten seconds left in round one. If Alex becomes heavyweight champion, Yuri gets the belt back. We need them both, the main and co-main, a card. That would be fire. That would be great. That'd be great. That's the end of round one. You rarely stay up for boxing matches unless it's a big match or one you're interested in. Yeah, I mean, this is like got that intrigue to it, you know? What's up with this spam, man? Oh, yeah, you see the back knee? Yeah, right on like the shoulder blades coming over into the back area. I see that, yeah. And you know what they say causes that, right? You want to see Ankalaev versus Mirzakhanov? Might get that fight. That's a hard fight for Ankalaev, man. All right, here we go. Round two. Bumgardner basically just trading jabs again here. Hopefully somebody will start to open up and give us a stoppage that we're looking for, man. Oh, nice little shots inside. Good right hands were traded here. Oh, not big winging overhand, just missed. Bumgardner starting to march her down a little bit here. Nice right hand. Nice jab by Bumgardner, just picking her off with the jab. Oh, nice right hand by Bumgardner, starting to find her range a little bit. Nice jab on the way in. Nice counter overhand over the top. Oh, nice right hand down the pipe by Bumgardner. She failed a test. What happened? Oh, nice jab by Bumgardner. Starting to find her range. All right, about 30 seconds left in round 2. All right, here we go. 10 seconds left in round 2. All right. Round 2 over. 10 more. 10 more rounds of it. Michael Irvin's in the building. Brandon Marshall, Kay Adams, Bert Kreischer. Oh, man. Oh, man. Michael Irvin is always fired up, isn't he? I know the expert opinions. He said Bert Kreischer's wearing a shirt. Bumgardner's starting to put her foot on the gas a little bit here. Oh, nice right hand by Bumgardner. Nice counter right hand. That was sharp. She's just a lot more tighter with her punches. Now, oh, she's sensing something here. She's starting to walk her down. Good jab to the body. Cutting her off well, landing some good shots. Once Bumgardner gets her going backwards, she's really starting to open up well. What's up, Drunken Boxing 781? How you doing? Good job by Bo doing. Oh, going for a back take. I mean, if Bumgardner just dug her feet in and sat on a shot and actually planted a hard 1-2 on her, I feel like she would rock her badly. Oh, nice right hand around the guard. And then Bodwin just throws a big windmill right hand that's got nothing on it. Slappy arm shot. Would I rather watch power slap than this? Probably, actually. I don't know. I don't know. At least I got at least power slap moves quicker. You know what I mean? Dana should cut an ad, be like, you bored watching this? Well, power this or power slap. Because if you compare power slap to this, it's like, who are these people? Yeah, there's Bert Kreischer. I know. I just want to see the main event, man. That's all. That's all. Yeah, the ring is big. Someone was just saying earlier that it's a 22 by 22 or something like that. So it's a little bit. It's quite a bit bigger. Yeah, Bumgardner's starting to open up a little bit more now. The jab's touching. Oh, nice right hand again. Yeah, like if Bumgardner just digs and sits on the right hand, man, like Bodwin just kind of shells up behind the high guard. The meltdown that's going to happen if Jake wins, it would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. One of the biggest upsets in sports, man. Like, honestly. Yeah, Jake Paul might jab and run the whole fight. I don't know. 130 left in round 4. And this is just for boxing in general, man. A lot of the time, it's just a. And then she kind of pushed her down. Boxing just has this like very slow, methodical feel to it, where it's like other than the big fights, other than the big matchups, it's just not. I appreciate the sweet science to it, right? I feel like we all do, but at the end of the day, I know people call grappling, but it's crazy. I know. You'd say the biggest upset in boxing, in no way should Olympic level world champion should be losing to the likes of Jake Paul. I know, and especially Joshua's still got it. You know what I mean? He's not like some like old fighter or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, Jake Paul, man, people could say what they want, but he's nice left hand by Bodwin. All right, round over. But yeah, Jake, I mean, he's been doing this thing, man, and he's definitely gotten better. Like, he's not some clueless guy that doesn't know what he's doing. Like, obviously, he knows what he's doing, and he can throw. I mean, he hits hard. He's athletic. I mean, I'd love to see Jake pull it off, but I mean, realistically, Joshua should win. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's in his prime. I wouldn't say he's in his absolute prime, but I mean, it's on Netflix, man. It's on Netflix. All right, here we go. Round 5. I'd like to see Baumgartner open up a little bit more here. Got less than 2 minutes left in round 5 here. Hopefully this we knew this was going to a decision, man. Referee separates them. Is Baumgartner slowing down right now? Yeah, we'll remove the yeah, we'll just remove those dudes. Yeah, people are dumb, dude. People are dumb. I'll just start kicking people.
Yeah, her knees actually buckled a little bit on that shot as well. So seems like a matter of time here.
All right, round over. Yeah, the trolls were out tonight, huh? 6 or 7. Yeah, I think we got like, I got to see what round we, I don't even remember, man. My favorite fighter from the UFC, yours has got to be Poatan. Yeah, I like Chimaev, Poatan, Ilya, Islam. I don't know, man. Piotr Jan for sure. Definitely Jan up there. This card is not stacked at all. Not at all. We're in round 6. And you know we're not getting a stoppage. Yeah, the Apex events, people complain because it doesn't have the name value, but they're still entertaining. I know. And at least we got a stoppage in Silva versus Woodley. Oh, nice shot by Bowden. Yeah, the pacing of the UFC is very good. The last UFC event of the year, that Apex event, was slow moving, you know? This fight gets over and they're going to take 45 more to walk them out. That's what they always do. But it's horrible, man. And like, why? I don't understand, like, why? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Silva and Woodley should have been the co-main event for sure. I know, but what's the point of extending the event? Like, what do they gain from that? Is it? I don't understand. I don't know if like that helps them with viewership. I don't know. I don't get it. It's got to be something to it, right? To drag it out that miserably long, as much as they do. Good right hand by Bodo, and she's kind of battling back into the matchup here. Good inside boxing by Bumgardner. All right, here we go. We got 25 seconds left in round 6, man. Watch out. All right, last 10 seconds of the round. Nice right hand by Bodwin. You're drinking a lot of coffee to stay awake, man? Shit, I might need one in order to be awake for the freaking main event, dude. They just drag. It's insane how this drags on, man. It makes you appreciate the UFC. It really, really does. Really does, man. There's Joshua getting warmed up. Jake's so much bigger than Tank. You would have been surprised if he lost. Yeah, but it's the skill. Yeah, the main event's going to start tomorrow. Yeah, probably. Probably at this rate. Good right hand by Bumgardner. Yeah, she's picking her apart, but not actually putting any sting on anything. Yeah, the main event is next. The main event is next. Two minutes left in round 7. I mean, I feel like Bumgardner should be digging in, ripping these shots, man. Like, Bowden is clearly not on her level. She's just a lot faster, getting in and out of range well. Bodwin's face is busted up. Well, the jab is scoring. The numbers aren't that awfully far apart. Next in an hour and a half. Yeah, this is something, Jason, man. The way that they drag this stuff out. And then that's the thing. Like this fight, I mean, this could have started forever ago. And then they wait and then drag it out. And then it like puts you on edge. Good inside boxing. Oh, dropped her. Couldn't have done that sooner in the round, man. Couldn't have done it sooner in the round. Oh. She was saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's what people gripe about with boxing, and it's for good reason. Is the way that they drag the shit out, man, is unbearable. Like it is so infuriating. And why? I don't understand why. That's the thing. I don't get. I just flat out don't understand it. I don't get it. You know that it pisses people off. You like when you want to do things that are going to make like I don't get it. I don't get it. Wouldn't you want to do the things that make people like but I guess they know that people are tuning in anyway, so yeah, that was a pretty good shot by Bumgardner. That's what I'm wondering, Jason, is if there's some sort of something that they get out of it from it dragging on. Bumgardner on the front foot now, being a lot more aggressive. Bodwin throwing back, though. Some solid refereeing, huh? Oh, nice right hand. Oh, Bodwin landed a good right hand. And Bumgardner's just cleaner and beating her to the punch just about every single time. Good job by Bodwin. And then Bumgardner just follows up with 3, 4, 5 shots. Now we're clinching up here with 50 seconds left in round 8. $30 seconds left in round 8. I mean, how do you almost knock somebody out at the buzzer, and you're not going to be on the front foot and be aggressive here looking for a stoppage? I just don't get it. It's the end of the round. Oh. Boxing just makes you struggle through it to get to the fight you want to see, don't they? Yeah, you can like tie up, but then the referees break it. You know, usually get a few shots off, then they separate, you know. I go, hey. Yes, Amanda Serrano is a great fighter. A lot of her fights are very entertaining. And Katie Taylor as well. Yeah, they're great. It's not about it's just boxing in general. Unless it's the main fight or some, you know, or they stack out the card with like guys that would be like main headliners on another card, then that's really the only time that boxing's entertaining. It doesn't matter really who it is. It's just the fact that outside of the main event, they drag boxing on and on, you know? Round 9. We ain't getting a stoppage. Time to start yawning, man. And then we're gonna have what, a 45-minute to an hour long walkout, and then the fight will probably go the distance. The Jake Paul and Joshua fight. Why do I feel like it's just gonna go to a decision? I know you guys got it rough in the UK, man. The fact that it's 3:30 a.m. Do I drink? No. This is green tea. Nice uppercut by Bumgardner on the inside. Oh, that was a good right hand by Bumgardner. Oh, good right hand by Bodwin. I know, the Alabama-Oklahoma game. Yeah. "15 seconds left in round 9. All right, Round came to an end. So what do we got? 2 rounds left? 3 rounds left? What's up, Craze? How you doing, man? Yeah, we'll see if Oklahoma can get it done, man. The college football atmosphere is pretty crazy. Is Jacob Paul in there yet? No, he is not, Klaus. You know better, man. This fight is still going. It's going to go to a decision. And then they're really going to drag this thing out even more with the whole walkouts and everything. But we are in round 10. And Bumgarner's probably going to try to coast because she knows she's ahead. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. The ring walks are just entirely too long. And then all the nonsense in between, like the breaks in between, the drawing it out. Yeah, this is round 10, 2 minutes left of round 10. It's just been Bumgarner picking her apart. She's beating her to the punch, jabbing her up, timing her on the way in, just landing more shots and just sticking and moving, cutting good angles, using her footwork to get away. People forget, man. Tyron Woodley will beat your ass. Yeah. That song, his rap career. Does he still make songs? I was gonna say because Woodley, I know, took that on short notice, but he hadn't fought or done anything in a while. What's up, Inverted? How you doing, man? Woodley has lost every fight since he released that song. Yeah, it's been bad. Who do I got between Garcia and Barrios? When is that? Ryan Garcia, right? Yeah, Barrios. I didn't know that was official. I mean, I like Ryan Garcia, man. I think he's very good, very skilled. But I don't know. Woodley's 0-3 now in boxing. Yeah, and 2 of the losses are to Jake Paul. Woodley's a marauder. Yeah. Garcia versus Barrios is in 2 months. So that's what I'm saying about boxing, man. Like sometimes I just don't even know. People forget, man, if Woodley would wear a steel tie cup. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I probably lean Garcia, but I don't know. I like watching Ryan Garcia. I think he's super fun to watch. His last fight, when his last matchup against Rolly Romero, that one, I don't know. Rolly Romero, I've always thought is very underrated, but Garcia to me looked a little off. Wasn't super active in that fight. Yeah, I lean Ryan. I lean Ryan, man. I think when Ryan Garcia shows up, I mean, he is fast, man. Yeah, and that's the other thing about boxers. I retire, they put out a whole thing, I'm retiring, and then they come back in a few months or in a year or whatever and It's usually how it goes. At least that's how it seems. We're in the round 11, 2:45 left. You think Garcia wasn't healthy against Rolly? I mean, it feels like something was off for sure. I mean, Bumgarner is literally just picking her apart, man. Bowdoin's landing some shots here and there, but this is pretty one-sided. Bumgarner's, I'd like to see her walk her down, start to open up, man. I'm telling you, she's just got more zip on her shots, man. People forget, man, Jake Paul took Tommy Fury to a close decision. Garcia wasn't healthy after the first knockdown, that's for yeah, true. Who wins, Jan or Hill? It's likely they fight each other. I mean, I feel like Jan, but I don't know, man. Jan keeps getting in these super close fights to where they're either draws or he loses, but barely. And they arguably are robberies. So, because I don't think Jamal Hill's that good, but he's going to be a little bit faster. And Jan is slowing down. So, I don't know. I'd still probably favor Jan, but I don't know. Paul retired Tommy Fury, you might say. Yeah. I mean, has Fury done anything since Tommy Fury? Oh, nice right hand by Bowdoin. Bowdoin's landing some good shots now. Bowdoin's starting to open up. Oh, this is getting a little interesting now. Bowdoin's moving forward, hitting zombie mode. 10 seconds left, round 11. Oh, he fought KSI. I couldn't remember. Yeah, I couldn't believe people were picking Hill over Poatan either, man. That was pretty wild. But people forget, man, Jamal Hill had hype. Remember he had a little bit of hype for a little while there? I mean, to be fair, I feel like Jamal Hill's just not that. Ever since a lot of athletes, when they have the Achilles injuries, they usually come back not necessarily the same. So maybe we're going to see some aggressiveness here in round 12 from Bowdoin because she's down. She might have taken that. I think she took that round, though. So we'll see. Final round. Here we go. Final round. Yeah, a lot of athletes, when they get the Achilles injuries, they don't come back the same. Here we go. Final round. Yeah, people forget, man. He slept no chin walker. Yeah. Oh, Layla Bowdoin's going off. Yeah, Rod Woodson. I was trying to think of a football player. Was it Adrian Peterson? Who was it that someone had an Achilles injury and just wasn't the same? I think it was a running back. Yeah, Durant and Tatum. Yeah, it really depends too on the person. I've seen quite a few athletes. They have that. They get the Achilles injuries and then they don't come back the same. 155 left. Bodwin's opening up and Bumgarner just keeps clinching up, trying to stall out the round. So it wasn't AP. I don't know who I'm thinking of. It was some. I thought it was a running back. Hakeem Nicks. Yeah, I can't remember who I'm thinking of, man. There was somebody. Thought it was a running back though. That I was thinking of. So Arian Foster, maybe? Yeah, it was someone who was going off and then they had the injury and then they were never the same. Oh, Bodwin is throwing, dude. Layla's throwing some big shots. 1 minute left in round 12. $50 left. Layla's throwing some big shots, man. Oh. Yeah, Bumgarner's ahead, so she's just trying to kind of just cruise through this here. Yeah, they do take forever on everything, man. Even to announce the winner, even knowing we clearly know who the winner is. Final 10 seconds. All right, it's over. Yeah, so that should be Bumgarner. Probably took the last two, maybe you could give to Layla, I think, right? Even before Hill's injury, his footwork was horrible. Yeah, his footwork's always been bad. He's always kind of waddled like a penguin. His feet are never underneath of him a lot of the time, you know? He doesn't move very well. You got to see that perfectly on display in the Khalil Roundtree fight. He was not moving well in that fight whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know who I was. But yeah, he's very flat-footed. Very flat-footed. But here, I'll put up a poll. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think on this main event, man. Who you guys got? I mean, yeah, it should be a pretty. Is there any return from injury as impressive as Cruz tore both ACLs and still be prime eligible? That's very impressive. Very impressive. Do I think Strickland's style could threaten Hamzati as decent anti-grappling? I mean, no. I just think that Hamzat's on a different level when it comes to that, when it comes to the ground game. And the problem is Sean makes mistakes on the ground. He makes mistakes on the ground, especially if you watch some of his grappling matches. I know that that's not MMA, but he makes a lot of mistakes on the ground. All right, we're getting the judges' scorecards now here.
Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, and still
Bumgardner gets it done. Yeah, it wasn't close, man. Layla started to empty it out in the last 2 rounds, but too little, too late. It's over, man. On to the main event. Now we got to have the 10-hour walkouts to go along with it, but Bumgardner landed 158 shots to Bodewin's 98. Lerone versus Mobstar. I'd probably lean Lerone, honestly. I think I would lean Lerone in that fight. Oh, now we go to Ariel, huh?
What's your grade for tonight?
Listen, I gave myself an A+, and I first want to say thank you to my Lord, Savior Christ, Jesus, man. Listen, it's been an emotional roller coaster, keeping my feelings and my emotions in check. This win was for my dad, and I gave myself an A+ for showing up.
Can you tell us why it was so emotional?
You know, I buried my dad last year, and so it's been a hard just transition period. But one thing about myself,
It was a masterclass performance.
and that's why I'm here. It's about the journey and not the moment. So I persevere through everything.
Well, again, very dominant, and it seemed as though he went through.
Yeah, but it was just pretty simple that Bumgardner was clearly the cleaner and better boxer all around.
No, I'm not disappointed. It just shows the level of skill. Man, we did 12 fucking rounds. And listen, women are doing the damn thing. So I'm just happy that I could go the distance, show my skill. I can box, I can punch, I can put somebody down. And I'm just happy to be here in the moment.
You see that dude behind her? Dude's iced out, man.
Listen, I fucking love it. 3 minutes is made for me. It's made for my style. So listen, Carolina, want that smoke? Big girl, you better come in 3 minutes and get that work.
All right, so you're referring to Caroline Dubois. Please look into your crystal ball for us here for a moment.
Caroline Dubois.
Listen, there's a lot of girls lined up. I know for my next fight, it looks like a main event. So we need that main
I know he's smiling extra tonight, isn't he? To show it off. Yeah, he's smiling back there about everything.
Everybody up to our stage position. We are live on Netflix. I'm Ian Scott. I'm the two-weight world champion.
All right.
Good to have you with us. Good evening. We want to talk about the performance that we just saw. Obviously, Alicia Baumgartner getting the big stage tonight. It was her main event, the one right before the main event on Netflix. Worldwide audience. Did she live up to the moment?
Absolutely. I'm so proud of both of those ladies. They show some high-level boxing.
All right, here we go. Main event time with a 10-hour walkout, right? Charles versus Patty. That was the fight that I'd been calling for. I was like, if you got to give Patty a ranked guy at the top of the weight class, him and Charles is a super interesting fight. But they're not going to book that because they're giving him Gaethje because I've been saying that before, that I feel like it's a good style. It's a tough, again, Gaethje's never an easy fight, but stylistically, he's shown issues on the ground where Patty, I think, can exploit that. Who do I got, Charles or Max? I mean, I even said, I already made, reacting to when they announced that, I said that I think Max, I lean Max right now. Yeah, the other guys are too dangerous. Yeah, Gaethje's a more manageable fight, I think, is the best way to say it. Just like Ilya said, don't let him fight Arman or lose. Exactly. Even Charles, I think he'd lose to Charles too. All right, main event. Well, that's the whole plan of the UFC, man. Try to get him to try to get Patty, the interim belt, or try to get him close to the belt without having him take an L. But I would like to see that Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman. That'd be good. You think that Ilya will lose to Arman? Is that what you're saying? But yeah, let's see how long you guys think they're gonna drag this out. So it's 10. So where I am right now, it's almost 11. And they said 11 p.m. Eastern time, I think is what they were saying for the main event. How long until it actually starts? I'm saying what, 11:30? The ring walks will take 10 hours long. Patty and Masvidal, that's random. Patty and Masvidal, that's a random one, man. But yeah, Prime Masvidal, so fun to watch, man. Slick striking, good Muay Thai, good boxing. Touch gloves at 11:40. But yeah, the UFC, it's pretty. I mean, Gaethje out of all the top guys, like he's dangerous on the feet, but he has that element on the ground where we've seen him get subbed, and I feel like that stylistically is something that could be favorable for Patty. So that I figured, and listen, we had a lot of us have been saying that. I know that about if they were going to give if they were going to give Patty a top guy to try to get him the title shot, or now it's for the interim belt, they were going to give him Gaethje. All right. People forget, man. Justin Gaethje KO'd James Vick. That he did brutally. Justin can wrestle, but his sub defense is shit. Yeah, he's got wrestling, but no jiu-jitsu. Justin also beat a guy with one. Wasn't it the Notorious Nick guy? That was before the UFC, right? If Charles beats Matt, I don't want to see him fight Ely again, man. I don't want to see Charles fight Ely again. Yeah, they're giving us a little trailer here. Might be a hot take, but Max versus Ely at 155 wouldn't be close. Why? Which way would you lean? Yeah, I mean Elia and Max. It would look very. I mean, I picked Elia to knock him out at when they fought at featherweight, but at 55, Elia is just like dude's just a monster, man. Yeah, all it takes is one shot. I would say Piotr Jan is one of the most skilled fighters UFC has ever seen as well. Islam, Elia, Piotr Jan. Yeah, he's got the best boxing in the UFC for sure. I think he's got the best boxing we've seen in MMA, honestly. I've been saying that. That's what I've been saying with Elia. I don't think we're going to get Elia Islam. I don't think that fight's going to happen. That's kind of how I feel, Jason. At 170, I feel like that favors Islam, and at 55, it feels like the gap is closer. But anyone on the feet with Elia for long periods of time, it's a problem. I agree. The power, technique, and timing is next level. All right. Was Paul got the Hulk Hogan theme going on? What would be more fun, seeing the Paul brothers fight each other or the Diaz brothers fight each other? The Diaz brothers fight each other, but when they were in their primes, you know? Seeing Dana and Rogan fight each other, that would be, yeah. Dana and Rogan fighting each other, that'd be crazy, man. Yeah, this panel though's got some OGs on it, man. I didn't know who everybody was because they don't flash the name tags. That's like broadcasting 101. When you like cut to a new angle, you're at like a new segment portion in the show where most people probably haven't been watching up until right now. They're going to tune in, and you're not throwing up like the graphics of their names, like Layla Ali, Andre Ward, Lennox Lewis. Like those are some OGs, you know. Yeah, it'd be Dana's power slaps versus Rogan's leg kicks. And people forget, man, but Joe Rogan has a black belt. Van will sleep Cap. Cap is nice, but Van's boxing is well. I don't agree, man. I think Van's got crispy boxing, but I think Manel Cap is way faster, way more explosive, and his timing and everything is nasty, man. I think that Manel Cap would knock out Joshua Van. I think Van's very good, but I think that I don't think he's that fast for a flyweight. He's got decent speed, but guys like Manel Cap stand out with the speed, you know? It's a great fight, though. I hope we get that next. We got the locker room shots going on right now. You don't see Van beating any of the contenders? I don't know, man. I think he's good. It's just there's tough matchups for him. I think Tyron and Cap are tough fights. And Pantoja as well, obviously. I thought Pantoja would beat him the first time, but we got the fluke. The unfortunate injury. You think Van's chin can hold up? Cap's chin has never been tested. I mean, but Van's not the most powerful dude. I know he's got good timing and he does have some sting, but Manel Cap's dangerous, man. And Cap's hitting his stride right now, too. Yeah, I think Pantoja is the answer for everybody, man, at flyweight. Yeah, I think Makayev can hang with all the guys in the top of the weight class and probably beat all of them. I think Pantoja's is tough. I mean, those guys are all tough fights, but the commentators are all saying that Jake Paul's going to get stopped pretty much, huh? That's what makes this so intriguing, you know? Be Andre Ward for sure, one of the most underrated boxers ever. People forget, man, but he trains with the Diaz brothers in boxing. They would spar. Diaz brothers would get work in with Andre Ward. They're asking Rory McElroy. All right. This is weird, man. I know. What would we have done without Rory's? Dude, this is weird, man. Weird fight.
Yeah, really all the time. Where are they going to see me every time? Where are they going to see me everywhere? Because I'm everywhere. I'm mostly Monday Night Raw every single Monday. People say I'm Paul Tyler. Why am I showing up every Monday? Monday Night Raw on Netflix. You know the deal.
That's all you need to know. We can drop the link, but I'm not going to do that just yet because someone that you may know is going into that ring.
You would sleep both Paul brothers.
I do have words with him. I'm sorry, this is not the answer you want. I'm going to save them for him because they're special, and I wrote something nice for him that hopefully I can get it in there before it goes out the battle tonight.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jake. He's got words for you. Let's go.
Yeah, Logan Paul, man. The Paul, I've been saying that the Paul brothers are good athletes, man. Yeah, they had to find somebody to pick Jake. I like Mauro Ronaldo, man. I think he's a great commentator. Yeah, they somebody they do. Yeah, yeah. Ronaldo's been he's an OG, man. He's been around for forever, dude. He would be great in the UFC, man. Like I know that the UFC's got Anik obviously is amazing. Brendan Fitzgerald's pretty good. John Gooden, I don't know, man. But like, you mean to tell me that Mauro Ronaldo couldn't do Contender Series or something? You know what I mean? Like they couldn't find a spot for Mauro Ronaldo. Like he's really good, man. I liked Mike Goldberg too. Yeah, the NFL playoffs are going to be insane, man. I'm excited. Even college football as well. Jake has a very unique ability to be very calm and relaxed and just having fun and very high intense moments, you know? Like he's back there messing around, man. He's about to go out there and fight a legit heavyweight. I know. Could they just get this going, man? You hope we see the Bivol Better Biev trilogy next year. I mean, I'd like to see it, but the unfortunate thing about that is I feel like Bivol kind of figured out Better Biev. That's the problem. I feel like he kind of figured him out. But I'd like to see it though. I would like to see it, but I feel like Bivol has probably figured him out though. Yeah, like that's what I've been saying, man. The Paul brothers are good athletes, just all around. And I mean, that's the thing with Jake, man. Like people still act like he can't actually box. I'm like, is he a super high level pro? Like, not exactly, but he's still he's skilled. It's like it's his job, man. All he does is train. You know, Better Biev versus Benavidez. I don't know, man. Benavidez is a monster, and Better Biev's a little bit older now, right? He's like 40. He's gotten up there a little bit with the age. Who was better as Pride's play-by-play guy? I mean, I just remember Morrow. I don't really remember Quadros. I'd have to hear it back a little bit, but I just remember Mauro Ronaldo. He very much sticks out to me because then he was doing Bellator as well. You still think Better Biev would give Benavidez that work? Possibly. Who do I got if Bivol Benavidez fought? I mean, I like Bivol's style, man. I love that, like that slick, light on his feet, moving, darting in and out of range, firing out the jab. Like I like watching Bivol fight, man. But Benavidez is a monster, man. I feel like Better Biev kind of plays into the game of Benavidez, right? Kind of meet fire with fire, to where Bivol, it's a little bit more elusiveness. So I don't know. I feel like Bivol might have a better chance than Better Biev, given the styles. That'd be a great fight, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Craze. Like I think that's the way that we're kind of looking at it. I just feel like Bivol's skills and his style is like perfect for a guy that's going to try to be aggressive and bully you around. You know, he doesn't mind sitting on the back foot, playing that kind of game. Whereas Better Biev relies on forward pressure, getting in your face, cutting the cage off or cutting the ring off. You know. I mean, Benavidez is a monster, man. I wanted to see him versus Canelo. Benavidez versus Canelo. So hopefully we'll get the walkouts here soon, man. This is just, what did we say? 11:40 is when it would start. Is that what we all agreed on? Well, my time, because it's 11:14 here right now. So within the next 26 minutes. It's ridiculous, man, how boxing drags it out. Didn't the Paul brothers, weren't they wrestlers in high school and stuff? I think that they were. Rumor has it Benavidez is moving up to cruiserweight to fight Zerto. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I think Benavidez is really good. So I enjoy what, like, some of the boxers I really like watching right now. Like, I like Better Biev and Bivol, you know, Benavidez, Ryan Garcia. I enjoyed watching Tank as well. I don't know if he'll box again. I don't really know, you know, but the guys I'm talking right now, I like watching Boots as well. I think Boots is really good. Boots Ennis, Canelo, Bud Crawford. I mean, there's a lot of great guys in the game, man. Even, you know, Usyk, Fury. When is Shakur versus Teamofimo? When is that? Abdullah Mason's very good. Yeah, he boxed one of Nate Diaz's guys, Luciano Ramos, and Abdullah Mason put it on him, man. No, the fight didn't happen yet, man. Fight didn't happen yet. Daston, how you doing, Daston? How you doing, man? Yeah, but the Jake or Anthony Joshua was saying that he wants to box. What is it? Tyson Fury. So, but if Jake Paul wins this, he would take that fight, huh? Rick Ross is in the building, huh? Rose. Lopez Stevenson. Yeah, see, there's some big fights to be made in boxing, man. Matt Rife has such a punchable face. You got Shakur over everybody. The speed and the footwork, huh? He wins, man. That'd be wild for the sport of boxing. Juan Soto. That's what's so wild about the fight game, man. Like, especially the UFC, all like the big celebrities from, you know, whether they're athletes from other places, like other sports, performing artists, whatever it is, and they all show up for fights, man. All right, here we go. Get the ring walks underway, man. Oh, we got the national anthem first. Oh, we got both national anthems. All right, so now they're going to do the national anthem for US here. Yeah, that's the thing with boxing, man. It takes forever with everything. Oh, from Fifth Harmony. All right. Now let's get this thing rolling, man. Got some USA chants in the building. All right, it's time, man. Let's get the ring walks going. Yeah, Fifth Harmony did fall off, man. Fifth Harmony's I guess they're a group. And they had some pretty popular songs a few years back. Tail of the tape. Joshua's got to sit. What is that? A 6-inch reach advantage? 5-inch height advantage. Yeah, Jake's a big guy, man. Like that. Jake Paul's a big guy, but Joshua's enormous. Not an exhibition. 8 rounds, 3 minutes, 10-ounce gloves. 8-year advantage. All right, here we go. AJ with the walkout now. You think a body shot? Man, this is wild. Jake Paul's really about to box Anthony Joshua? All right, here's the AJ walkout. Anthony Joshua, man. The big thing with Joshua in this fight, he can't get lulled into the whole, we got a live performance going on in the ring. Is that what that was? Anthony Joshua can't fall into that trap of, so much better than this guy. And then you go in there, you know what I mean? Let your guard down a little bit. I don't think he will, though, man. Anthony Joshua is one of those guys. He's all about business. That was actually really quick. Anthony Joshua with the quickest boxing walkout of all time. Anthony Joshua said, man, get this show rolling, man. Anthony Joshua was like, I'm tired, man. It's late. And Alabama, I think, is going to beat Oklahoma, is what it's looking like. 10-point lead for Bama. Wow. Jake Paul's got the Hulk Hogan theme going on. I got playing a little Jake Paul promo. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan theme. Oh, we got the Jake Paul walkout going on. Oh, he's got, what's this dude's name that's with him right now? I've seen that guy. What's his, I don't know his name though. I don't remember his name. I forget who that guy is. I've seen him. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Doesn't Sean O'Malley have a tattoo of this guy's like thing on his shoulder or something? Have like his 6'9" or something tattooed on his shoulder. Oh yeah, this is the guy. I forget what song it is, but there's some song, and it's like a normal song, and then all of a sudden, say you want to. He just comes on and starts yelling and screaming into the microphone. All right, Jake Paul is in the ring. Oh, this is wild, man. I can't believe this is happening either. It's weird. All right, here we go. Introductions. You'll have to look them up on Spotify because I'm like I've heard them before. Oh, that's what it is. That's the song that I just thought of. That song by A Boogie with the Hoodie. There's a song by him that was really popular. Swervin', right? Wasn't that what it is? And then 6ix9ine's in that. I was like, I swear that I've seen him and heard him. There we go. That's what he's from. I think it was that song. Referee Christopher Young. He looks real enthused. Oh, man. If you guys could do me a favor, like the stream, I would appreciate it. And if you're new, if you could sub to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. We're getting close to the goal, man, of 8K. We're almost there. 8K subscribers, that is. From Watford, England, 28-4, 25 KOs for Anthony Joshua. Calm and composed. I like the camo. And he's been sponsored by Under Armour, I think, for years. Anthony Joshua. Olympic gold medalist, man. That's impressive. Oh, there we go. The AJ introduction, man. He looks angry, man. He looks like he's just annoyed with this whole thing. And then Jake Paul's just over there in the outfit. You talk about someone that just like doesn't feel pressure or does and just deals with it better than like, it's crazy. Can we get another like in here, man? Can we get another like in here? Get to that even number, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time I've heard this real or this commentator before. This ring announcer. I appreciate it. Thank you, MMA Plays. Thank you, Klaus. I appreciate you, man. Jake is definitely a character, man. You gotta give him that. He's definitely a character. Whew. All right, here we go. Joshua's not playing around, man. Jake Paul's getting all his stuff off. AJ's already in the center waiting for him. This is where Rogan, we got to cue in Rogan. Oh, the way Joshua, I mean, he's just chiseled like a Greek god, like he's made out of stone. all the weird comments Rogan would be making on Rogan was on the call right now. I mean, look at his back. He is way bigger, man. Way bigger. He is much bigger than him, man. All right, here we go. Round one. Joshua takes the center right away. Jake Paul gliding around. It looks like it just look. These guys look like they are literally separated by multiple weight classes. Oh yeah, he's made a mahogany or something. Yeah, the Rogan line in there. Joshua just slowly stalking him down. Jake on his bike right now early. Feinting with the lead hand. You could just see the composure difference. Oh, good jab by Jake. Yeah, it looks like a Rocky movie type of situation. Yeah, that's a good coup. Ooh, big right hand to the body by Jake, and Joshua just missed with a freaking huge right hand. Jake blitzes in with a good one, too. Joshua just raises the guard ready for it. Joshua misses with a leaping left hook. That's Jake's plan. Kind of scoot around and then dart in. Then they tie up on the inside. Jake falls. Joshua falls on him. We got to scramble on the floor here. Jake jabs his way in. Joshua's stalking him down. 110 left in round one. Good head movement by Jake. Joshua trying to find his range. Joshua cutting the ring off. 50 seconds left in round one. Jake's just skirting around the outside. Steps in with a jab. Lands a good jab. Good right hand to the body by Joshua, right to the chest. Oh, big shot by Joshua. AJ's just stalking him down, man. And Jake's got to be very careful dipping levels like that. That's where that Joshua uppercut comes into play. Good jab to the body by Joshua. Well, Jake didn't get knocked out in round one. That's the right game plan, man. Yeah, I mean, Joshua's way bigger, man. And literally, Jake's just throwing jabs and it's not doing it. Joshua's not even flinching. Joshua's power, like you just did the compact. Joshua's just compact and just walking him down and is not worried about anything. And Jake's telegraphing his entries, right? Joshua's just sliding right out of range easily. I know AJ's very, very calm, man. There's no antics. There's no anything. He just shows up and does his job, you know? Yeah, it does look like Jake's fighting the final boss, man. Yeah. I mean, Paul's got, if he's going to have a chance, and that is the right idea to just, utilize a lot of footwork, but 8 rounds, right? You got 7 more rounds, 3 minutes of pops. That's 21 minutes of having to do that. Now, Joshua coming out a lot more aggressive now. Joshua stalking him down. Good jab by Anthony. Jake throws a nice right hand to the body. Oh, big right hand by Joshua, but off the shoulder of Jake. Whoa, big right hand just missed by Joshua. Good jab to the chest by Joshua. Joshua just kind of flicking the jab out there, trying to find his range. Little jab left hook by Jake. Good jab to the body by AJ. Joshua's getting close, man. He's starting to dial in that range. Watch the uppercut. Jake just clinches up here. 150 left in round 2. Jake's got the right idea by just trying to stick and move. I mean, that's really kind of your best bet, obviously. I mean, AJ is massive compared to him, man. Joshua's starting to double up the jab here, getting close to the target. Good head movement by Jake. Good right hand by Jake to the body. Joshua almost getting him on the timing on that counter, though, man. Jake's hands are low. Joshua's getting close, man. Oh, nice little left hook around the guard there by Joshua. Jake clinches up. We're going to get a separation here. 45 seconds left in round 2. Joshua misses with a jab. Jake using that elusive footwork around the side. But Joshua's getting a lot closer, man. Really starting to cut the cage off. Oh, big right hand. I think that glanced off the shoulder, though. We get a tie up here. 20 seconds left in round 2. Oh, Joshua ripping some big shots in close, man. Nice jab. Nice right hand by Joshua to the body. Jake trapped in the corner. End of round 2. I feel like a lot of this is Jake just trying to make it to a decision and at least just not get KO'd. That's kind of what it feels like. Basically, just don't get KO'd is what Jake's kind of almost going for right now. And then sprinting into range, trying to give himself chances to land big shots. Looks like an adult sparring with a 12-year-old in your local gym. Yeah. Yeah, Joshua, it's just the composure, man. But yeah, let's see. Oh, that right hand's close. That right hand was close. Let's see here. Let's see the replay. Jake Paul flashing his tongue. Yeah, I agree with you, Klaus, man. Yeah, I'll just kind of take it as opportunities to blitz into range. All right, here we go, round 3. Oh, good jab by Jake. Cut a nice angle as well. Oh, Joshua with a big hook off the break. Oh, that right hand almost landed. Jake's doing a good job rolling with shots right now, though. Nice little shot by Jake Paul there. Dipping underneath. Got to be real careful dipping underneath on Joshua. Ooh. Nice right hand by AJ. Short right hand and then slaps him to the body with a hard shot. 2 minutes left in round 3. Good head movement by Jake. Joshua just marching him down, though. Oh, Jake now kind of falling along the octagon side, man. Or ring side. Not the octagon side. Wrong sport. Oh, little uppercut inside by Jake. Jake blitzes in, lands a jab. Good rip to the body by Joshua. Nice little hook upstairs as well. Joshua testing with the jab. Landed a nice jab there. Jake blitzes in the range. Oh, big right hand misses by Joshua. Oh, another big right hand missed. And Jake goes for a double leg. Joshua going for a guillotine. Ooh, that left hook to the body just missed. Short right hand by Joshua. We clinch up again. A lot of clinch work going on. And that's the end of round 3. So we're heading to a round 4. Well, Jake did not get knocked out yet. Joshua is so calm, man. Oh, that was a good jab by Jake. Blitzed in, and that was a nice jab. All right, here we go. Round 4. Good jab by Joshua. Joshua stalking him down. Now Jake going for a double leg stuff by Joshua. Jake steps in, lands a big right hand. And then a good jab as well. Nice jab by Jake. Starting to land some shots here. Then he shoots for a double leg. Can't get it. Joshua pressing on the head, pushing him away. Now clinching up again here. 140 left in round 4. Joshua marching him down. Good jab by Anthony. Whiffs with a right hand. Joshua with a slapping hook around the guard. Oh, what happened here? What is this? Was that a low blow? Low blow. The dude said jingle the bells. Let's see. Here's a replay. Hey, I don't know about that. I didn't see a low blow. Good jab by Jake. And Jake shooting for takedowns. Yeah, Jake shooting for double legs out here. All right, that's the end of the round. Weirdness, man. Just straight weirdness. This is odd. I can't lie. This is odd, man. Very, very odd. Yeah, this is wild, man. Shouldn't Joshua have gotten a KO by now, you know? Joshua pressuring again now. Good jab to the body by AJ. Oh, Jake landed a nice right overhand right. And Joshua landed a big shot. Now Jake's shooting for a single leg now. Oh, Joshua's starting to open up, man. That was a big shot to the body. Oh, Paul landed a big right hand. Good jab by Jake. Joshua with a nice right hand to the body. Jake whips with a big clubbing overhand. 150 left in round 5. Jake looks tired, though. Oh, Joshua, big shots to the body. Jake slowing down. Joshua starting to open up. Joshua walking him down. Jake's tired. Jake shoots for a single leg again. They call it a knockdown. 110 left in round 5. Joshua jabbing to the body. 1 minute left. Jake spamming overhand rights. Oh, big right hand by Joshua. Jake grabs a single leg. Yeah, that was a fast count. Jake's tired, man. Joshua's walking him down now. Joshua misses with the 1-2. He's just walking him down. Joshua not even breathing. Oh, big right hand by Jake and a big shot by Joshua as well. Joshua trying to post with that lead arm. Oh, big right hand to the body. Joshua just missed a big right hand upstairs, swinging big shots. Jake trying to dip and move. Woo! Whoa, man. That got dicey there. What are you saying? A 3 knockdown rule if he goes for it now determines if it's real? What are you saying? This is crazy. That was crazy, dude. That was a crazy round. Big left hook by Jake. Nasty shots to the body by AJ. Jake's tired, though. That's the problem. That Jake landed some big shots. AJ was teeing off, though, man. Yeah, that was, oh, man, that was a big right hand that Jake landed. Then Joshua returned with a nice right hand as well. Joshua marching him down now. Oh, big right hand by Joshua. Good jabs by Jake. He's falling all over the place, though. He's gassed. Or he's trying to bait him in. Jake diving for another single leg. Oh, man. 2:15 left in round 6. Jake on his bike. Joshua marching him down. Jake spamming overhands. That's the problem. Oh, big right hand by Joshua. Oh, big uppercut. Jake Paul sticking his tongue at him. Big jabs by Joshua. Oh, Joshua starting to tee off a little bit here. Oh, big hook just missed. Joshua with a huge right hand and drops him. And that's it. Anthony Joshua knocks him out. It was the right hand, man. Wow. Wow, I figured it was going to be that right hand at some point, man. That was nasty. I figured it was coming. Jake's crazy, man. Props to him for even getting into the ring and surviving as long as he did. Pretty wild. Wow. Sheesh, man. That was a big shot, dude. Yeah, Joshua was starting to find his timing, you could tell. Wow. Yeah, Jake gassed, man. He got tired as hell. Wow, man. I mean, Jake he landed some shots in there, man. It's not like he didn't land anything, but that was brutal. What was that guy doing in the crowd? How you doing, Junk Fam? How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing, man? Well, that was wild. Let's see this. Let's see the replay. And the one shot right behind the ear. Flicked the jab out, no reaction. So then he puts the jab right on, bang. And I won that one. Big uppercut. Oh. Oh, that's a massive right hand, man. Man, that was a big shot. Wow, man. AJ versus Fury. That'll be interesting. So that's what we're going to get next. AJ versus Fury, huh? Dude, that was a big right hand, man. Alabama beat Oklahoma 34-24, man. That was a massive right hand, dude. That was a mad. And I figured, man, like people were like, oh, this, that, and whatever about it. I'm like, dude, Joshua's like marching him down, starting to get his timing, starting to get the range. You know? That was wild, man. That was absolutely wild. Well, I appreciate you guys that have been on the stream with me, man. So that got wild there. That got wild. I know people had their doubts about the fight, and then that was actually pretty crazy. Actually, it started to get a little wild. So I appreciate you guys hopping on here with me, man. And until next time.